And see how this is gonna lay out here. I guess that might work. Probably move you a little closer. Terrible production setup here. You're on hiking totes. Yeah, that might be better. You see here, let me get a few more people in here, and then we'll start rock and rolling. I'm not gonna, my phone's too far away from me to answer any questions right now. But what we'll do is, I think we'll just go through all my gear. Then I'll grab my phone, bring it closer to me, and answer questions then. Bella. Girl. Let me see. You stay. We get him.
Yes.
Ugh. Move this a little this way too.
Oh, come here.
All right. Hi Peter. Buddy. 100 people. I guess we can get started with the gear then. All right. So this year, come on, get over here. Come on. Look, everybody. It's Mr. PR.
Oh, good boy.
Okay, so this year, actually swapped out a lot of gear on this hike. So what I'm gonna do is I'll go through this is what I finished with, and then I'll go through when I get to those pieces of gear that I swapped out, then we will talk about those pieces of gear too. And I'm trying to keep it all in my memory as best I can of where I swapped things out, why I swapped things out, and all that good stuff. So let's start with the clothes I was wearing. So this is all the clothes that I had that I was swapping in and out of along the way. Some of them went the whole way, and some of them I added when it got colder. So everybody knows the Hawk hat. This thing went the whole way, I'm pretty sure. No, I added this when I flipped. So it's too warm when I was going northbound to have this. But I added this when I flipped. It's hard to keep track of all this stuff. This is a Patagonia Capilene sun hoodie. It's super soft. I wore this when I started all the way up till New York. And then Light AF hooked me up with the Light AF sun hoodie. And they gave me this cool buff too. Thank you, Light AF. Love you guys. So yeah, this I wore pretty much from New York all the way until Bland, Virginia, when it started getting colder. Because when this is wet, it keeps you cool. It doesn't like keep you warm. So when you're sweating and it's cold out, you don't want to be wearing a sun hoodie, in my opinion. It made me a lot colder. So when it got cold, I swapped out of that to this gray Terramar, just a performance t-shirt, wicking t-shirt. I did this in Hot Springs because from Bland, I might have it wrong. Anyways, I was just wearing this R1 and it was chafing my nipples. So I changed this t-shirt underneath everything. And I wore this all the way up till the final day. And I summited with my sun hoodie from Light AF. Just because this stunk so bad at the last hotel, and that was clean, so that's why. And then the Patagonia R1. This is the regular R1. I added this when it got cold because I was using I had an alpaca fleece just like this. I don't know where it's at right now.
Is that under the
Oh, it's in my backpack. That's why it's not in here. This was a mess to get this all together today. So bear with me. Patagonia R1, I added this when it got colder because I had my alpaca. This is the Patagonia Tech Face. I pretty much carried this when I flipped all the way to the end. I started out with it too, but then I kept the alpaca and set this back. But then I grabbed it back when it started getting cold because this, coupled with my puffy, is perfect. These are the Be Free, or Free Fly, sorry. Free Fly. I don't know if you guys can even read that. But these shorts are awesome. I went through 2 pairs, same exact kind, same color, same everything, so most people probably don't even know I swapped out. But these things dry super fast. They're lightweight, and they never gave me any problems. So that's pretty much everything I was wearing daily. There's a couple things in here that I would wear occasionally. We'll get to that in a minute. But that stuff was hardly ever in my pack unless I was really hot. And then I'd put one more thing in my pack. Oh, and we'll go in the fanny pack later. Okay, in the pack, we'll start on the outside of the pack with all the pockets, all this stuff, what's in here, what's in there. So on my left-hand side, I always had my Not a Flag. It's a cotton bandana. Causes a lot of headache for people and me, but I'm not getting rid of it. People are just gonna have to deal with it. And this was my sweat rag or whatever I needed to do with it. It was always right there. And then I had my Garmin InReach Mini. This is how everybody was hawk hunting me. Go to my website, click a link. This showed you exactly where I was at, up to 20 minutes. It was pinging me every 20 minutes. So Garmin InReach Mini. That's that. My spoon always goes in my left shoulder strap pocket. Just as easy to access. I never lose it. It's always right there. So my little plastic Ozark Trail spoon. I don't even think they make this anymore, but thanks to Donna James, I've got a stockpile of these. I got at least 4 or 5 of them. So Ozark Trail spoon, nothing fancy, super light, never breaks on me. And then what else I would carry in this shoulder strap pocket on my left-hand side would always be the 10,000 milliamp battery. Pay attention to my electronics. That's one 10,000 milliamp battery in the shoulder strap pocket. This is a 6-foot charging cable for my phone. That way in any hotel I can be plugged in and laying in bed resting, editing videos, uploading videos, whatever I need to do with my phone. I know it's massive and it probably weighs a lot more, but it was convenient to have this when the outlets were far away from the bed and I wanted to be able to charge and uploading. Yeah, battery power and consumption is huge for me, so I like this. This is a luxury, probably a 4-foot luxury of cable, but I love it. Okay. Then that's everything on this side. This side over here I had an American flag pin. I used to carry my old man's, I had like a little gun there. It was awesome. But this I just added on this year. This shoulder strap pocket is a Hyperlite shoulder strap pocket. The only thing I don't like about it, here, let me show you actually. Since we're dissecting the pack, let's just dissect it. Okay. Don't get me wrong. This thing got used every single day. I barely ever use the zipper. It's always open. But this connection and this connection, I've got a different one in the new one. where they sewed it in right here at the seam, not in the center of, you guys can't really see that, there you go. Not in the center, but it was up here in the seam is where the new ones are sewed, way better. This one broke on me, I had to sew it. I think it was in Vermont, it broke. But in the outside pocket of this phone case, I would always carry lens cleaning cloths because when you're doing YouTube, you can't have a dirty lens or people will let you know every day about it. So if you guys knew how many times I cleaned my lens on a hike, it would blow your mind. So the one cleaning cloth, another cleaning cloth just in case this one was wet or dirty. Always in a Ziploc bag to keep them dry. Most of the time, they would stay dry because my umbrella, and like I said, I never closed my phone pocket because my umbrella would cover it up and it would stay dry. So 2 cleaning two cleaning cloths in a little Ziploc bag to just keep the moisture off them, to always keep my lens clean, which you gotta have a clean lens if you're gonna be doing YouTube. That's how you get clear, quality, crystal clear pictures. Okay, then we'll go to these pockets right in here. So water bottles. Ooh, this one's still got some Monster in it. That probably smells nasty. This is going in the trash. But they're the same size, 28-ounce Gatorade bottles. I just carry 2 of these. That's with my filter bag. This is all water I can carry. 2 of these. And my 1 liter Be Free filter bag. That's my water. That's how much I can carry. And that's usually good for me for the night and get to the next water source. I can go pretty far on a little water, so I don't recommend doing what I do. But yeah, this is all the water I ever fill up for camp. And lately, Katie's been drinking at least one of these, so I usually need this. There's water everywhere on the AT, unless it gets dry, which is, I mean, it happens every year in certain places, but most of the time there's water everywhere. So yeah, 2 Gatorade bottles, 28 ounces. They fit perfect in these. We'll put this back in here for now. I'm not talking about that yet. Okay, this is the 6 Moons, I think, or it's the Gossamer gear. They're the same exact umbrella. The Z-Packs ones are all the same. This is the 6 Moons design. I'm not superstitious. I'll open it up inside. This is a carbon umbrella. It's still wet because it's been closed up for so long. Yeah, mildewy too. 6 Moons design carbon umbrella. Yes, I hike with an umbrella. I will never hike the AT without an umbrella. And I've said it multiple times. Having an umbrella is the difference between being wet and being soaked. You're gonna get wet out there, but with an umbrella, you're not gonna get soaked. So, I can't recommend these lightweight carbon umbrellas enough. They're perfect. I got dogs trying to get up on this couch because it's the only couch we got right now. And they're like going crazy trying to get up there. But they're not getting up there right now. It's my time. Sorry, dogs. Okay, we're going in this outside pocket. This thing can expand to size you would not believe. I've had so much stuff in here before. It's crazy. Like a lot of extra food goes in here. I'll get to that in a minute. Anyways, this is the Be Free filter, the 1 liter bag. You can get a ½ liter, you can get a 2 liter, you can get a C-Knock bag that this will screw onto. Be Free, Canadian Be Free filter. But be forewarned, I had to buy, or I was given a couple. Brian Duvall gave me one. Skip James gave me one. I think I went through 5 of those Be Free filters. I don't know, the flow just gets so slow on them, and I probably don't clean them like I should. So when it gets to the point where I'm squeezing so hard, I just replace it. I don't even care. It's not worth like fighting it all the time. And I have one bag, have a pinhole in it, where it just squirts water everywhere. But that's happened to a C-Knock bag for me too. Okay, enough of that. It's a water filter. It's either Sawyer Squeeze out there or Cat and Bee Free. That's what people are using. Pick your poison, I guess. Either one of them's never going to last your whole hike. In my opinion, I don't see how you can get a whole hike out of one filter. I don't think you can. Okay. I think this Ziploc bag, I don't think I've ever changed this Ziploc bag the whole hike. Look, it's like, it doesn't even work anymore. It's broken. But I fold it up so good and tight. This is my toilet paper. That like, it never got wet, which is crazy. And I always put this bad part of the Ziploc facing down. Which makes no sense. I have Ziploc bags everywhere. I don't know why I didn't change this. But this is my toilet paper. You gotta have it, unless you want to be the Ridge Runner Clio from the Smoky Mountains and use rocks. That's an option. You can do that if you want. I'm not doing that.
Smooth rocks.
Smooth rocks is right. You don't want a rough rock. I'll use toilet paper or baby wipes. A lot of people use baby wipes. Toilet paper for me. And then usually, these are leftovers from the day I finished. Usually what I'll do is I'll put snacks in the morning when I leave camp. I'll have snacks in my fanny pack. And then I'll want to put more snacks on the outside of my pack in a Ziploc bag, so that way I don't have to open up my pack all day, usually. Besides the packs in my fanny pack, and then I put a Ziploc bag full of goodies in this outside mesh. Then I really don't ever have to open up my pack in a day. It's pretty nice. That's just what I do. You don't have to do that. Okay, this bag it's a mesh bag with my tent stakes. Well, actually, these are my tarp stakes because I was using a hammock this year. MSR mini groundhogs. Still got dirt in them from the AT, which is awesome. And then I got this extra one, just a little bit beefier in case I had a problem with these grabbing, but I never did. So 5 total. 1 is a spare. My tarp only took 4 stakes. So we'll get into the tarp when we get into here. And then these are my hammock straps, my tree straps. They go around the trees right here. And then the hammock comes off onto a whoopee sling, which connects to my hammock with this little hook. Dutch clip. So yeah, 2 of these. You gotta have 2 trees. And then my mesh bag to keep it all in, just so they dry, because your straps get really wet when it starts raining. So I put them in a mesh bag, so hopefully they'll dry. And I keep them outside my pack. I mean, they're always a little damp when you get caught in rain for days. But whatever. This just happens. Oh, also down in here in the bottom of this outside mesh, I've got some bear line to hang the bear bag. This is 300-pound fishing line is what it is. It never gets caught on any branches. It slides so good. I got this at Shaw's a couple years ago, and I've had it ever since, and it works amazing. And what it's wrapped around is a clothespin. I don't know why I was carrying that, because that's what I use for my tent for condensation. I have no idea why I was carrying the clothespin. Probably just something to wrap around the bear line. But yeah, that was my bear line. 300-pound braided fishing line. Oh, look what else I have in here. A couple hot hands. 18-hour ones. Those are the best ones. You can wake up, you can like, before you go to bed, you can get them fired up, and they'll last till like noon, 1 o'clock the next day. I mean, it's perfect. Hot hands are gold. I mean, you never really lose weight when you use them. When you use them, you got to pack them out, of course, but Ooh, it's so nice to have a hot hands in your quilt when it's like 20 degrees and below. And then have it like in your pocket for the next morning till like noon. It's like game changer. Okay, this is a gallon Ziploc bag, which kept my rain jacket in. So I kept my rain jacket in a gallon Ziploc bag because I hardly ever used it. And I didn't want it getting soaking wet on the outside of my pack, because if I did have to put it on in a windy rain, it wouldn't be all wet. Because usually my umbrella worked all the time. I only had to put this on maybe one time. That was in the Smokies, in the windstorm on that ridge. So yeah, this, I never really used this because my umbrella. But when I do need it, I want it to be dry, because I know that I would have been using my umbrella for a while before I broke this out. So this is, yeah, let me tell you what it is. It's the Enlightened Equipment Visp rain jacket. Enlightened Equipment Visp. Yeah, I mean, it's super light and it's nice, but I don't like wearing rain jackets because I sweat out. I prefer my umbrella. But in the blowing, windy rain, good luck deploying your umbrella on an open, exposed ridge. I mean, it'll rip it right apart. So this, you still need it. Not very often. I only use it once, but when you need it, you need it. Okay, that's everything on the outside of the pack except for my AT tag, which is held on by this little plastic carabiner, S-beaner. Yeah, my AT tag. 206. Number 206, Harper's Ferry. And that's everything on the outside of the pack. So it does have a bottom pocket on this pack. Right here. That's a good demonstration of that. Oh, I messed it up. Anyways, I pretty much only use this bottom pocket for my stocking hat. My hawk hat. When I was getting really warm, I would just pop it off and like reach back and put it in the pocket. I know people that put trash in there and stuff. I don't really do that. I just use it for my hat. And to be honest, I think I could have put my rain gear in there too. That would have been fine. But I don't like a big bulky thing coming down off the bottom. It like hits your, where your, that ledge where your butt starts. It hits there. So I try to keep it not too bulky in that bottom pocket. Okay, let's go in the pack. We'll go in the pack. It's driving Bella crazy that she can't get on this couch. She is pacing. I'm sure you guys can hear her nails. Okay. Now we're in the pack. We're not in the pack liner yet. A pack liner I use instead of Suff Stacks because I just put everything in there and close that up. And then everything that could possibly be wet that needs to go inside is not in my pack liner. It's on top of it. So what's not in my pack liner are these Mountain Hardwear rain pants. I think I added these in Daleville because I was afraid of getting cold. And I think I only wore them a couple times, maybe 2-3 times. But they're nice to have. They do block the wind, and I don't carry pants, like hiking pants or anything. So rain pants are good for me when it starts getting cold. When it's warm out, I won't mess with rain pants. But when it starts dropping down in the 40s with rain, rain pants are nice. Okay, then my food bag would be usually always on top, just in case I had to stop during the day because I was hungry. I would just open it up and boom, my food bag would be right here. So, in my food bag, of course, you got your cook pot. Well, some people probably don't put their cook pot in the food bag. I like to put it in the center and then surround it with food so it's not a sharp, pokey object in my back. But we got toothbrush, toothpaste. I do keep some Luco tape in there. I've never had to use any of this, but people around me have had to use it, and I've let them use it. This stuff's gold. I haven't used it at all this year, but it's good to have. And then, I got some leftover 800 milligram ibuprofens from my tooth. And I got some fruit gushers. And just a couple little tiny snacks. Oh, this food bag is a Light AF food bag. Man, this thing has been on. Now, I think this food bag has done 3 through hikes. Impressive. I mean, you can't see the logo anymore, but I know it's Light AF because it's got a square bottom. So, Light AF food bag. This is my cook pot, stove, canister. This is my whole cook system. This is what I hate to say cook because I don't really cook. I just boil water. And then freezers, Ziploc bag, or Mountain House meals, to be honest. But yeah, inside of my tiny little cook pot. Oops. Is this how it looks when you open it up? Stove. This is the Ole Camp Ion stove. It's just a little bit bigger than the BRS. My BRS broke on me, the thread stripped out or something, so I got this from Rockfish Gap Outfitters, and I've been rolling with it ever since. No problems with it. My BRS lasted a long time too, and those were only $15. So I mean, this ain't much heavier than the BRS, but it's like 3 times the price. So if you want a lightweight, good stove, it's not a great stove, but it's a good stove, get the BRS. This is Ole Camp Ion. It's heavier, but it works great, and I'm too lazy to order another BRS. That's what it boils down to. And then I got my AT bandana, which really smells like mildew because it's been wet. This thing's still wet. This is just a fuel canister that the stove goes onto, and you just boil water with it. That's pretty much all you're doing with it. Cook pot with some dirt in it. You know, you kind of like clean it out before you start making your food in there or boiling water, but get the point. Okay, that's my cook system. Oh, I got a mess over here. I'm gonna clean up later. Okay, we're still not in the pack liner yet. We're still on the outside of the pack liner. This is my tarp from over top of my hammock. I'm not going to take it all out and unfold it, but it's a Light AF. I think it's an 11-foot tarp with doors. This thing performed amazing. I can't say enough good things about this Light AF tarp. I never got wet. And the condensation that I did have from being set up in a cloud, which you're going to get anywhere if you're set up in a cloud, you're going to have condensation. But it just rolls right off. Never got it in my hammock, never got it in my under quilt, nothing. This Light AF tarp it's baller, to be honest. I love it. It's super light, and I got to pick the color of it, which is even better. But at nighttime, it does stand right out, this color. I don't know why I didn't think it would, but it does. So Light AF, 11-foot Dyneema hammock tarp. I'm not going to go over any weights or costs of any of this stuff because there's Google, and this video will be up for years. So just go back, figure out what it was you wanted to find out, Google it. Probably more accurate information than what I have. But I think the tarp is the only thing I don't think you're going to figure the weight out. And I think that's 10 ounces. Or 9.3 something. Okay, now we're going to get into the pack liner. This is a Nylofume pack liner. Man, these things are strong. When I first saw Nylofume, I was like, there is no way I'm trusting that with my gear. But then I started using them a couple years ago, and I don't think there's anything else I'll use. This stuff is so light. and so durable, it's unbelievable. So a Nyla Fume pack liner is what I use. You can use a trash compactor bag or a heavy duty construction garbage bag or whatever you want, as long as it keeps your stuff dry. That's all that matters. But if you're going for lightweight, you're never going to beat the weight of this Nyla Fume liner. Bella, we see you, baby. Go on. You're not getting up here, right? Okay, go on. Get up here. Come on. Go on. Get up there. Come on. She ain't gonna stop till I let her up there, so it is what it is. Okay, now that we're in the pack liner, this is everything that I would like to keep dry. This is the stuff that I never wanted to get wet if I could help it. So, yeah, that's key. Is keeping the stuff in this dry. And don't put nothing soaking wet in there or it's going to get everything else wet. But what do I know? Anyways, inside here was my alpaca fleece. You know, I really do like these fleeces, but I don't think that I would use it for hiking if you wear a fanny pack. That's just my opinion, or it's not going to last. Because I do love these, I'm not going to try and talk smack about anything, but look what my fanny pack did to it. The belt on the fanny pack, I think, that's the only thing I can think of that did that. So I would have it on, my clip was on the side, so that didn't die. It was just a strap. And I didn't hike in this very, very much. But, as you can see, it didn't last. And it's sad. But, look, I got another one. This one I bought before my hike because I didn't know if this was going to last or not. I wanted the comfy one to come back home to. So, I still got another one. But this one, it just got holes in it. But I like it. I just wouldn't take it hiking again, in my opinion. Okay, now we're going to dig deeper into the pack liner. Here we go. This is the one everyone's going to love. Oh, hear that? Oh. Okay, first we'll start off with what you see. This will go over in a minute. This is Enlightened Equipment Torrid synthetic jacket. I've had this thing for years. I don't really wear it that much because it is super warm, especially when you're hiking. You do not want to hike in this thing. It'll sweat you out immediately. But with my 2R1s, I never have to use this. I just carry it because it's super lightweight, and if I do need an emergency warm layer, I know I'm covered for the weight. This thing, I'll never get rid of it out of my pack probably, just because I know that it keeps you super warm. But I don't ever really wear it. But I carry it, so it must say something. Okay. And I had all this stuff wrapped up in my Torrid. Check this out. Now remember, I already had this 6-foot cord and this 10,000 milliamp battery in my shoulder strap pocket. Remember? Okay. We're digging deep. Another 10,000 milliamp battery. A 20,000 milliamp battery. Yes, 40,000 milliamps of battery is what I carried to get videos out in the mountains. Now, if you want to wait and delay your videos, you're not going to have to carry all those batteries. But if you want to get them out in the middle of the woods on top of ridges, be prepared to go through 10,000 milliamps in one night uploading on a ridge with just 2 bars of LTE. You can do it, but you're going to punish yourself carrying all this stuff. can't recommend doing daily videos. I really can't. Weekly, I think, is the way to go. But for me, it's like a game, and I kind of enjoy doing it. Well, I used to. It's getting kind of old now. Doing daily, like up to date. I'd rather delay them. Anyways, my plugins for the walls when I get to hotel rooms. This is a C port, I do believe. This is USB and 2 USBs. This little tiny one, I would charge my 20,000 milliamp battery with that because it was a faster charge than USB, and the rest is all USB. Don't forget I'm carrying a Garmin too. That's electronics and that weighs weight. Okay, then, anyways, these are all cords, everybody. Just charging cords for my Garmin, for my batteries, for my headphones, for my headlights. Just charging cords. And yes, I could probably use some cords for multiple things, but then I can't charge them both at the same time. So I'm carrying two kinds of cords, 2 of 2. And then these are what I stored all of my footage on. My phone is the iPhone 11, maybe a 12. Mm-hmm. It's the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and it's got the 513 gigabyte storage on my phone. But that's not enough to do a quarter of the trail doing daily videos. You need more storage. So, you can pick these little bad boys up at Best Buy. They plug in your phone, and then you just like upload. These are each 256 gigs. I got 3 of them, plus my phone is 513. Yeah, I got over a terabyte of storage that I'm carrying with me. But I filled up, okay, number 1, which I got these numbered and labeled. I don't know where number 1 is right now. Number 1's right here in the bag. Anyways, then I write down the dates that number 1 footage is on. And it takes all of this to get through a hike. My phone is blasted full of storage. I've got to get it onto these. And then from there, I take it from these and I put it on a hard drive storage. So I've got it on a hard drive storage when I'm done. And I've got it on these. So I've got it backed up 2 places. And then I go ahead, and once I know it's in 2 places, safe and sound, then I take it off my phone. So all my footage for a bunch of years is on little flash drives like these. I'm sure people are wondering what I do with storage. So there it is. And like I said, the rest of this is just cords to charge stuff. My electronics bag is the heaviest thing in my pack, and it might be the last time I'm carrying something that heavy on a long distance hike for videos. I think I'm done doing daily videos, to be honest. I've done 6 through hikes of daily videos. It just takes a lot of time, a lot of storage, and a lot of dedication. And I'm kind of like just ready to go to either weekly or just do 1 video for my whole hike. We'll see. I say that all the time, and I go right back to dailies. But who knows? Okay. Woo! That was a mouthful. Are you guys still here? Cause okay, we're still in the liner bag. This is my hammock. This is a Dutch Wear Chameleon hammock. And the hammock did very, very well. I was kind of skeptical if a hammock would last somebody like me that's not the gentlest on their stuff. A whole hike, but it did. So, well, pretty much a whole hike. Pretty much. I started off with skips because I was waiting on this. But yeah, Dutch Wear Chameleon. I got the orange one. I don't know why. No idea. Because now I wish I would have got the gray one. But yeah, Dutch Wear Chameleon hammock. I don't know the weight. I don't even really know what this costs. $100 and some bucks. But they're comfortable. And I think it's an 11-foot hammock, right?
I think so.
Maybe it's a 10-foot.
No, I think it's 11.
I think this is the 11-foot hammock. If you're that interested in it, maybe I'll make a comment later on in my comment section of what size this is. But I'm pretty sure it's 11-foot Dutch Wear Chameleon hammock. Okay, we're almost done. Just hang in there. Now we're still going deeper into the bag here. So this is my top quilt. So in a hammock, you need insulation underneath you and on top of you. Well, the same thing in a tent. You need insulation under you and on top of you. So when it gets colder out, this is the quilt I use. This is a Underground Quilts UGQ. This is the Bandit. I got a hold of them to see if they'd make me an American flag quilt, and they said they were on board, so they made this for me. They didn't give it to me. I paid good money for this thing, but the pattern, I will pay it again. But the next one I get, to be honest, it's gonna be long, or it's not gonna be long. I thought about getting long and wide. It's definitely gonna be wider. The regular width is all right, but I like a wide quilt. So, yeah, I might get this same exact quilt from UGQ. American, baby. Only I'll get it in a wide version. This is 10 degree UGQ, the Bandit quilt. It's nice, it is. And then, since we're on the quilt subject, I started out with, so I swapped gear, because when I started out this hike, it was warm out. So I started with a 40 degree, this is a 40 degree Enlightened Equipment Revelation, because it's got the foot box you can zip up, like 18 inches. You can zip this foot box up to here. So it closes your foot box and it gives you a place. The Enigma is a sewn foot box. The Revelation has the zipper. This is the Enlightened Equipment 40 degree Revelation. 850 fill down. Same with my UGQ quilt is, I think that's 950 fill. Yeah, 950 fill on the UGQ. If you want to know what the fill means, just Google it. I don't make quilts. I don't have the best explanations. Alright, now, in a hammock, or in a tent, I guess, you need insulation underneath you. So, I started this hike in my hammock. I was in my hammock with a Thermarest Neo Air X-Lite short sleeping pad, okay? Was laying in my hammock. I was laying on the short sleeping pad, and it was miserable. I was chasing down the sleeping pad all night long. I think a regular length sleeping pad would have been better. It would have slid all over the place. But that's not what I started with, because I was an amateur at hammocking. And I started with a short pad, which is a big mistake for me. For me, it might work for you. But then I got to New York. I got to Brian and Sheila, that section. I'm going to call it Brian and Sheila's section. And Brian hooked me up with a place to stay about my birthday time. And he had this 40 degree, this is a 40 degree hammock gear incubator underquilt. Okay? So this is good for 40 degrees. I took it down to 20. I don't recommend that. It worked. I survived. But you're going to want something more substantial when you go to 20 degrees. Yeah, this is a hammock gear incubator 40 degree quilt. I liked this quilt at first because it was my first underquilt. I didn't know any better. But they make underquilts wider. This one was a little too narrow for me. I mean, it worked. And it was great, and I appreciate Brian selling it to me at the time, because I was really sick of fighting that air mattress. And I thought, yeah, this thing's awesome. Until it got super cold out. And Jester, thank you so much, Jester, for opening my eyes to another world of underquilts. Because, now, I'm not gonna say go out and buy any of this stuff. This underquilt, I don't know if I would have bought it or not. To be honest, it's 1.6 pounds. But tell you what, it's like this thing. You feel like a king wrapped up in feathers in this. It's massive, and it's the whole length of my hammock. It's the whole width of my hammock. Anywhere I moved, I was covered with this quilt. And this thing's nice. I don't know if this, I almost think this quilt was made for a 10-foot hammock. I don't really know. On my hammock, it stretched out the shot cords. I mean, it didn't stretch them out, but I mean, you really had to pull them to hook them. But once you had them hooked, this thing stayed. I never had to adjust this underquilt. The 40-degree underquilt, I had to adjust quite a bit and then readjust. This one, man, I just hooked up and like laid in it. This is an R&R quilts. This is a 20-degree underquilt, and the size of this thing is perfect. The cords that adjust are a little massive. If this was my quilt, okay, so Jester, I'm gonna put yours back on here. But I did swap out those big massive S-beaners for these little ones in Damascus. I'll put your other ones back on, or I'll leave these on if you want them. If you want these ones, I'll just leave these on. But if this was my quilt and I was gonna use it all the time, what I would do is I would change these shock cords to a thinner cord. And I already changed out the carabiner. Don't worry, Jester, I got you. The original ones will be back on here, and these will be in the box for you to try out too. But what I would do is I would change this thick line and these cord locks to thinner ones, and I think it would knock the weight down substantial. But I'm done being a grand weenie, and this thing was amazing. Oh, I tell you what, a full-size underquilt, man, you don't even have to worry about nothing. Adjusting anything. It's the ticket. Okay, we're almost done here. We'll have a few more things left in here. And that is socks. Darn tough socks. Every pair of socks I own are darn tough, pretty much. I might have a couple fancy decorative socks that I would never hike in that aren't darn tough, but for the most part, every pair of socks I own are darn tough. They last forever. So one pair, these have got the AT sign on them. I love them. Two pairs. This third pair I just got in Franklin, North Carolina. They're like knee high because I still did not like wearing pants. So these are actually the ticket. If you don't wear pants, just get like knee-high socks. Man, it worked great for me. And then in here, I've been carrying these. Okay, these I picked up in Hot Springs. These are the Terramar, again, tights or leggings or whatever you want to call them. I don't wear these things. I thought I would. I think I wore them one time in that snowy day we had. But other than that, it's been sitting in my pack. So, with long socks and rain pants, I don't even think you need these things. To be honest, I was carrying them, but I don't know why I was carrying them. Okay, that's pretty much, that's everything in the liner. Okay, I got one more thing in this pack that I put in this pack, and it goes in right against my back. You can actually see it in the pack. It like ribbed out the whole pack. It looks like this pattern. This is a Thermarest foam, like a roll pad I just cut to go on my back. Look, it's formed to my back. Look at that. That's crazy. Anyways, yeah, this is probably not even necessary, but I just don't like anything poking me in the back, and this thing's super light. Like I said, I'm not concerned about my weight anymore, or I definitely wouldn't be in a hammock. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I got my fanny pack, this pack, and a couple other things. So, this is the pack I finished with. This is the Light AF 30 liter curve. This is the X pack material. They made me this pack a couple years ago, and they put my name on it for me because Light AF is awesome, and they stand by me in all the hiking I've been doing. And I love their packs. But I didn't start with this pack. I actually had I used 3 different packs this year. So I started off with this pack. This is a 30 liter Ultra 100 material. You can't buy this material. It's the Ultra 100. It's the thinner of the Ultra material. They wanted me to try this pack out, so I did. I tried it out for, let me see, I wore this pack until Daleville. So I wore it from Harper's Ferry to Katahdin, then Harper's Ferry to Daleville. This is the pack I used, the Ultra 100. Mesh held up really, really good. The water bottle pockets, yeah, hold on, I'll give you all that later. But yeah, Ultra 100, they're not going to probably sell this stuff. It comes delaminated a little bit. That's why I switched out this pack, because from folding it down so much, it does delaminate a little bit. That's why they're not going to sell it. They know that. But it still would have gotten me to the end. It just wouldn't have held on any water. I would have had to rely strictly on my pack liner. So, in Daleville, when Skip James came to see me and bring out some gear so I could swap stuff out, that's when I started rocking my Dyneema American flag backpack that Light AF gave me, because I love this pack, and it's like, yeah, this is the eye catcher pack. Everybody loves this pack. It looks like an American flag. So I used this pack until from Daleville to Damascus. And then I'm like, you know what? I don't want to completely ruin this pack because I love it. So I want to save this pack. This is like one of my favorite packs I've ever got in my life. Custom made for me. I loved it. It's great. And it's Dyneema, which I love Dyneema packs. Okay. And then I didn't want to ruin that one anymore. So I'm like, you know what? I do got a nice, it's in great condition, that X-Pack pack that I started with in, I don't even know when it started with. I think I started with this pack in 2021. They made this pack for me. And then I went to the Ultra 200 at Trail Days in 2021. They wanted me to try out the Ultra 200. Solid stuff. So I used this in 2021. I used this pack from Georgia to PA. And then I swapped out for the Ultra 200 pack, which is over there somewhere. We're not getting all these packs. But I finished with this one, the X-Pack Ultra, or X-Pack Light AF pack, 30 liter. I tell you what, I love Light AF backpacks. Not just because they give them to me and because they're nice people, is because the pack fits me so well. And it's so comfortable, and the water bottles are super easy to get in and out of, and they customize to whatever you want. Maybe it is a little bit of a plug for Light AF. I don't really know if it is or not. All I know is if Light AF stopped giving me packs today, I would be ordering one from them tomorrow. So, I love Light AF packs. Alright, I think, fanny pack. And my shades. So the shades, these are Oakley. Ooh. can't read none of them. Half jacket. These are the Oakley half jackets, 2.0s. Good luck getting these. They're about to discontinue them. Okay. Fanny pack. This thing was on me every single day of the trail. And Light AF actually hooked me up with this bottom pocket, which here's the regular pocket that everybody else gets on their fanny packs. This is a bottom pocket that I put all my trash in. So, and like walking down trail, you just get done eating your snack, you just put your trash right there, right? It stays in there perfect. The bottom pocket on the fanny pack is the best invention ever made. I'm pretty sure it was my idea, and I think they should do it on every single one of them because it's awesome. Okay, now inside the fanny pack, I would say I would keep snacks out here too in this one, or pretty much just snacks, and then trash in the bottom of it. Oh, but another interesting thing is look how much weight I lost on this hike. This whole strap length from here over I lost, and this whole length. So, man, I lost probably 4 inches or 3 inches on my waist on this hike. Everybody says I look really skinny right now. I don't really notice it, but when Katie took my picture on top of Springer Mountain, I was posing totally different, and I looked at the picture, I'm like, man, I look so skinny there. Let's do a different picture. So, yeah, I guess I am pretty skinny. I'm going to change that here in a minute. Inside the fanny pack, everybody, was my headlight. Okay? My headlight is a Nitecore NU25 rechargeable headlight. I like this headlight because on the right-hand side, right for red, so that would be my red light. Okay? Let me unlock it. Right button, red light, brighter, disco mode. Okay? Then white light, brighter, blind you. Yeah. This thing is nice. Rechargeable, lasts for a while. I charge it every time I go into town. I've never had to go dead on me. And I use it quite a bit at night when I'm camping by myself, because I don't care how bright my light is when I'm by myself. Doesn't matter. These I added somewhere around Daleville. These are the Apple AirPad. I don't know. The Apple headphones. They're alright. I find with Bluetooth headphones, I can't edit my videos with iMovie app very good because there's a little delay in the Bluetooth ones. If you got the cord that plugs in your phone, that's the way to do it if you don't want anybody hearing you editing. I like to camp away from everybody and edit with my volume as high as I can. Ask Katie, probably drove her crazy. Anyways, iPhone headphones. You don't have to carry those at all. Cash, cards, ID. That was always in my fanny pack. Some re-wetting drops, because most of you guys don't know. One thing that I didn't show you, there's always an outside of my mesh. Yeah, most of you guys have no idea. But these re-wetting drops are because I wear glasses. Well, not most of the time. Most of the time, I'm in contacts. So, contacts were in my food bag at night. I would put them in my hammock with me just in case my food bag got snagged up somewhere. I would lose my contacts. Disposable dailies with a pair of glasses. Yeah, pink hot dog. My contacts are starting to get dry. My eyes are starting to get dry. He wore contacts as well. I don't know if you guys knew that either, but Pink Hot Dog wore contacts, and he told me about these re-wetting drops. So I got some in Harper's Ferry, and I used them every once in a while when my eyes got dry from wearing contacts. That's been a little secret you guys haven't known for years, is I've wore contacts. Glasses I just got this year. I've had contacts since I was like 13 years old. Yeah, just something I got to deal with. And what else was in my fanny pack? Well, I had an ink pen. An ink pen for my daily end of the day recap mileage piece of paper. It was always in a Ziploc bag. Why was it a Ziploc bag? It was in my fanny pack? Because when you're sweating, it's terribly bad. Your fanny pack is getting wet with sweat. So I didn't want my ink and my paper to get ruined. It's gross, I know, it's sweat. But whatever, what do you do? Bic lighter in my fanny pack. This is my Oakley case. I just used it to clean my Oakleys off very rarely. I've been carrying this since I got my new pair of Oakleys. Usually I would never carry this. I would just use the cloth that I would clean my foam lens off with. This is my Swiss Army knife. It says Hawk on it, and it's got a HST and a white blaze. I love this thing. This is all the stuff that I need in the woods on a thru hike. These scissors, those are gold out there. And then one little blade is all I need. I don't even need this other thing. This nail file, I don't need that. Or this little screwdriver tip. All I need is one blade and scissors. Because I do carry fingernail clippers to clip my toenails super short so I'm not banging my foot box and losing toenails. What else do I got in here? Oh, I got this in here. 21 tag. So I made my own bootleg tag in 21 because I started before they were giving them out again. But when we went to Damascus, we went into the ATC building that just opened up. Big waste of money. But anyways, I asked for one of these, they gave them to me. And I keep this little foam pad like in the back of my fanny pack. Just in case someone wants to poke me in the stomach. I don't like that either. Oh, look what else is in here. This is hilarious. Baby aspirin. Because there was a time on trail this year that I thought for sure I was going to have a heart attack. I didn't really know or not. It was kind of scary. Yeah, I was doing some weird things and had some weird chest pains, and I didn't know if it was the end or not. So I got some baby aspirin, and I don't know, I feel good now, so we're rolling with it. And from time to time, I would carry these. The Chipmunk Hawk sunglasses. If you guys could have only have heard how I talked when I did those videos. It was a little something like this. Ooh, what's happening, everybody? Isn't it beautiful? Nice! White please! Yeah! So if you see me in the woods with these on talking all crazy, I'm not crazy. It's just for YouTube. Yeah, maybe I'm a little crazy. But, alright, let's we're gonna move over to the dining room table, I think. And then we're gonna do some questions, and I'll answer some questions. Now, let's go over here. Got you guys all wrapped up on the Ultra Pod. This is not my house either. This is Josh James's house. This is the house I'm going to be remodeling in the very, very near future. All right, want to come over here, Katie?
Yeah.
We got Katie here too. She's just been
Dog
leaving me
duty.
alone in dog duty so I can like think about what I'm saying. Ooh, 64 minutes. All right, now I'm not gonna go back all the way to the beginning because that would be ridiculous. So if you have any questions about my hike or Katie and PR joining me or my gear or whatever, feel free to fire away. And I do have one more video coming out, at least one more. I'll probably do a few more, but I'm gonna do a video about hammock versus tents and what I would prefer or what I would do if I was gonna leave out again, or I'll go through the pros and cons or something like that.
Yeah. Side by side comparison.
Yeah, side by side. I was gonna set them both up and see how long it took to set them both. You know, I got a plan. All right. We'll back just a little bit. Heath Doty. Too funny. I remember you telling me how slow you had to go at the Catamount. Yeah, when I was doing a chipmunk hawk, I had to mean it. And if I wasn't gonna, I couldn't. Once I did it, I couldn't go back. So it was either just not put any of that footage in or use it. Sometimes it was debatable whether I should put it in or not, but 312 people in live. That's crazy. Linda Hackert, Merry Christmas to you too. Julie Gayhart, thank you for all your help this year. I appreciate it. Congrats on number 7. How does it feel to get number 7? It feels good, I'm not gonna lie. It does feel good. And I'll show you something cool that Andrew Veleza sent me. So I got home from hike number 7, and I had a package there. Andrew Veleza sent me with some coffee. He roasts coffee beans from Friendship Coffee. Is that what it's called? Will you go get one of those bags?
Yeah.
Anyways, he had some Friendship Coffee roasters. He had some coffee that he sent us. So I opened it up, it's double bag. When I pull out the coffee, this sticker fell out, and this sticker fell out. So thank you, Andrew Veleza. Yeah, number 7 does feel good. I'm not gonna lie. How could it not? Number 1 felt good. Number 2 felt good. They all feel good. It's kind of bittersweet though. Yeah, this stuff's delicious. Oxford, Connecticut. Thank you, Andrew Veleza. Man.
Yeah, thank you. It's yummy.
I can just sleep it.
Yeah, it smells so good. I've already drank way too much today.
I could probably take a cup. Have got any over there?
No, because I just drank it.
Okay. Where are we at here? Down more? This way?
Up a little bit. Up.
This way? Up? Or is that down?
Right there, you read that.
Hold on, everybody. We're gonna get it back.
You're getting close now.
Right here.
There.
Okay.
Woo!
I didn't realize those questions came in there fast. Can we see a winter hike for the 8th through hike? No.
It's cold out there. I thought winter hike would
No.
be fun, and then it was.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do a winter hike, especially not next year. I just can't pull that off. John Hinman, how many pairs of shoes this year? I don't know. My best guess is probably like 6. I was burning through them this year. Who really knows? Daniel Caprice, is she your girlfriend? Yes, Katie is my girlfriend. Yes, she is. Heath Doty coming back this way for Christmas in Maine. We're all working that out right now.
Trying so hard.
Vegas wants to know when you're gonna hike the AT again. I'm kind of leaning towards southbound next year, but we'll see. I got a lot of stuff I got to get done. I can't even think about hiking right now because I've got a van I need to finish up. I've got this house I've got to remodel that we're sitting in. I got a ton of work and I need a bunch of money. And yeah, I'm just gonna work and make money, and then when I got enough to go hiking again, that's when I go hiking. I want to get property in Maine this year too, so it might be the year I don't hike, 2023. I don't really know. I'd love to just keep hiking every single year,
for like 8 more years, but unfortunately, I can't do that. I need money. I need to work. Yeah. John Miller, so what's the weight of your pack as it sat on your table? It was probably 14 pounds. There was no food in there.
Yeah, without the
No
food and
water.
yeah.
It was probably less than 14, actually. Roxy Pinson, where's the next hike? I don't really know. Could be the Bent Mackay. Could be the CDT. Could be the AT again. Who really knows? I gotta get stuff done first. Barbara C, total weight I carried on average. I was never really over 20 pounds. If I was carrying a bunch of food, like a 4-day stretch, but usually always under 20 pounds. Yeah. Frank Sheridan had a great chuckle there with the shades. Yeah. Robert Edmonds Jr., correct on number 7. What was your headlight make and model? That was a Nightcore NU 25. Brant Taylor, my son is contemplating hiking the AT. What are some tips for his first time through hiker? Just take it slow in the beginning. Don't ruin your knees. Your body will let you know when you go faster. I went a little too fast this year, and I paid for it with knee pain for a month or so. I would just start out slower until your body's like, okay, let's do some more miles. He's probably young enough. He probably don't have to do that, but the older we get, the more we got to listen to our body. Elizabeth, love the logo at the end that fades to red, white, and blue. Congrats on number 7. It was a tough one, but you did it. Awesome. Yeah, that outro was cool.
Yep.
Jim and Deb Swicky. Jim is actually the one that did that. He made that whistle for me too. Thank you, Jim and Deb. We appreciate you guys for sure. What is Katie's full name? Gary Sherman says. Katie. Not KT though. It's Katie.
But
K-A.
maybe it is KT.
Yeah. Okay. Christy Taylor, what was the hike? What was it like hiking with Pink Hot Dog Mushroom? It was great. They're fun.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, we'll hike with you guys again. Let's go hiking.
Yeah. Definitely hiking
Well,
with
Hawk
them again.
has to work, but...
Yeah, I have to work, so you should probably work too.
I probably should.
We love Chipmunk R&R. Thank you guys. Robert Perry, really enjoyed watching your video. Thank you. Some Dave, what's happening, man?
Hey.
If you guys haven't heard of Some Dave right here, Some Dave channel, Dave Medizan, he's awesome. He's got some pretty good videos too, so you guys should probably go check him out. He's not getting very many views like it should be.
Yeah.
He's done by now. He finished like a day before me, but he does got some good videos. Travis, any regrets with any aspect of this hike? Regrets? Not really. Kind of wish I would have got my teeth taken care of before I went hiking this year. But whatever, that's on the radar. But other than that, no real regrets. Daniel Fisher, describe your daily sequence of event: pack, hike, pack, eat, stop, lunch, dinner, before camp. So when I'm by myself, I just wake up, pack up, put some snacks in my fanny pack, and go. Eat on the go, grab water on the go, and never really take a break. Maybe take a break to get some stuff out of my pack for more food, but that's about it. Then stop the end of the day, get water, cook dinner, lay down, edit, go to sleep. Repeat. But when I'm with Katie in PR, every 4 or 5 miles, we sit down, take a break, give PR time to rest, make coffee. This is all in what you want it to be, your experience out there. I like to just keep moving and just go, and, not really take too many breaks. I might sit at a view for a while, but other than that, I'm not not taking big breaks.
Good cell signal there.
Yeah, if there's good cell service. I got a video I got to get out, then yeah, I'm going to sit down.
Just take a nice
That's why I say don't do daily videos, because it's not really worth it.
It's a lot of work.
Oh man, I lost it right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was on the Florida Trail. Daryl Marks says, I was on the Florida Trail today to record an introduction video to start my channel. Fail. I really have to work on my delivery. Expect it all makes seem so effortless. Well,
It takes a long time.
yeah, your first hike doing it, it's weird for a long time, and then you finally, what you got to do is you got to like, if you're gonna do YouTube, you got to go all in. You don't got to. Who cares what anybody thinks about you? It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks about me. I don't care. So once you get in that mindset, then you can start acting more of yourself and like opening up more, and you know, not cutting out so much stuff that you thought, man, it sounds crazy. Or like when I first started doing videos, I couldn't stand the sound of my own voice listening to it, so I thought, man, no one's gonna watch this. But you know what? You gotta get in that mindset if you're gonna do YouTube. That who cares if anybody watches? Who cares what anybody thinks? I'm doing this for me, and that's all that matters. So do it for yourself, and then whatever happens after that, let it happen. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Yeah. In 2018, I did the whole trail, released out daily videos, and had like 80 subscribers when I was done. Had like 35 views every video. But I just kept doing it for me and not caring what anybody else thought. And then somehow it got into this. Who knows? But it did. Okay. I got way behind again, didn't I?
Maybe. Yeah.
I did. This might take a minute. Yeah, I gotta figure out where. Right here. We could get your phone out and start doing it with your
Oh,
phone.
we can.
You don't use hiking poles. Is that because of lighter pack weight? No, it's not because of lighter pack weight. I just don't like using them. Your hands are always tied up. And my knees are strong enough, I don't need them. When I do start needing them, when my body starts like telling me I need hiking poles, then I'll start using hiking poles again. But right now, my legs are strong from not using them. And it's great. I mean, where was it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
just pulled it up.
I don't know about hiking poles. I'll use them sometime, I guess, again in my life, but right now I'm not going to. My legs are strong. Katie doesn't use them either. Of course, she's got a dog with a leash on. How are you going to hike
Yeah, my arms
with a
are
leash and poles? Impossible. Okay, we are back. I found it. Somebody asked a question, what's rockier, PA or Maryland? Is that a serious question? PA is definitely rockier than Maryland. For sure.
Really? It's so smooth.
Gate around the AT. Have you ever mixed coffee with Carnation Instant Breakfast? All the time I do that.
Yeah.
Makes it way better.
Or hot cocoa.
Yeah, or hot cocoa. Usually coffee. So I want that caffeine. Linda Hackert, how glad are you that your hike is done and you completed your hike? You know, I'm glad every time I complete a hike. It's great, but it's like I also say, it's bittersweet because you still want to be out there. So, you know, it's a battle. Okay, American Patriot 2022. Great hike. I tell all the 2023 AT prospects to watch Craig, the Masters videos. They already know. How is your tooth? It's good. Right now it's not bothering me, so I'm good to go. Patriot Kenneth Burlington. Oh my God, I love that quilt. I love that quilt too. It's perfect. I'm going to go back to this. This is what I'm familiar with.
Oh boy.
It seems like I'm looking down all the time. But let me get back to where we're going.
You skip James on.
Okay, right here. Andy Hikes. Great videos. Katie, were you mobile support the whole hike? How do you like doing that? No, she wasn't.
I was just at the end here. I love doing that, but I also love hiking. So
Last year, she was way more vehicle sport than this year.
yeah, up north.
Roxy Pinson, you said that this hike was your headache hike. Why is that? Well, knee problem, tooth problem. Took way longer than I thought it was going to. Yeah, just didn't go anything like I planned, but usually they don't, I guess. Travis, at any point did you feel malnourished? Yeah. When I got to Vermont, I was pretty skinny, dealing with that tooth pain and stuff, not eating like I should.
Oh yeah.
But Stops and Steve Bombard went on the Vermont food tour with me and got me all fat again. Pam Sullivan said, Katie, I love your AT necklace.
Thanks, Hawk. Got it for me.
Traveling with Tanya, Zobi wants to know if he'll see you on another trail again somewhere else, if you're joining us in RV van life. I am going to do van life, probably for a while, but, oh yeah, plain and simple, what shoes did I wear? The Ultra Olympus 4s. The whole way, Ultra Olympus 4s. I forgot about my shoes. Darn it. There's always something you forget. Ultra Olympus 4s. Kevin Tolbert, the Hounds send their love to PR. Hope you and Santa Claus will be good to you. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Done. Hope to see you too. Never know. Mark Rober, how many miles on Katie's van?
160.
160,000 on her van. I think she's getting ready to sell it.
I might be.
Frank Sheridan, go dogs. Go dogs. I see on the wall back there. Yep. Skip James, drive safe on your way back home. Ooh. Chocolate mail and breakfast sandwiches if we go to Vermont on the way to Maine from Heath. Oh, Robert Perry, have you thought about doing the Continental Divide? Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Me Dickinson. I said
What
that
we
last year.
said.
Probably about not hiking this year.
I know you did. Yeah.
Vegas, Ogden. What did the hike cost you? Food and lodging? A lot of money. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't added anything of that up yet, but a lot. It's not cheap to. It's not cheap, especially if you're doing daily YouTube videos. You have to go to town to charge stuff up, and yeah. The next hike I do on the AT is going to be a lot cheaper, and it's going to be a lot different. Elizabeth, you've done the AT several ways. Nobo, Sobo, Flip. What's your favorite way and why? Northbound is my favorite way because you cannot beat that finish line. Yeah. Chris Williams, thanks for coming out this year and catching us a couple different places.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you too.
Merry Christmas.
Is the fire station in Virginia still open to hikers? I think it is in Port Clinton. If you knock on that door. Brady Acker, thanks for taking us with you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Wildcard, what's happening, my friend?
Hey.
Hope you're doing better, and hope to see you soon. Daniel Cabtrees, do you see anything to do with Bigfoot? There's no Bigfoot out there. That's so weird. He always asks that question. No Bigfoot,
You're
man.
not a believer?
I'm not a believer. Brian Underwood, how did you get your name Hawk? In 2012, I came out here with a big mohawk, and I was moving at a pretty good clip then too. So, yeah. That's how I got my trail name. Mike Tribblefab, 11 more, and you a Ty Warren Doyle. I'm not trying to tie Warren Doyle's hike record. He's got 18, but I'm going for the through hike record. Everybody gets this confused. Yes, Warren Doyle supposedly has hiked the trail 18 times, but 9 of those were through hikes. I'm going for a through hike record. If I'm going for any kind of record, it'll be a through hike record, not an overall record. Through hike record is the one, if I was going to go after a record, that would be the one I'd be going for. But, yeah. Craig Richardson, have you ever been tested to see if you would be able to have LASIK surgery? Probably. I just don't want to spend the money on LASIK surgery because then that's probably the cost of a hike. So I'd rather hike than fix my eyes, I guess. Vegas, Jaden, 18 is the record. Wow, 18 is the record for the most times hiked. I think 11 or 13 is the through hike record. It's all debatable, man. It's all in who you ask, and nobody really knows. My plan is to do it so many times that there's no debate. Some Dave,
He's just
dude,
never
at home
gonna
editing
stop.
videos right now. That's
He's
funny.
at home editing.
Yeah, you need to catch up, my friend. Elizabeth, follow Pink Hot Dog Mushroom, followed the North too. Wonderful couple, wonderful friends. The videos are awesome. Great to see you link up. Yeah, they're great people.
Yeah.
Tom Bernheimer, Chopper, wanted to meet up with you this year, maybe next time. Maybe.
Never know.
Daniel Crafters, I hope one day you and your girlfriend get married. You can do the AT as a married couple.
Married couple.
Nah. It's funny.
So sorry.
One is Miles Driver. I want to say how much me and the wife enjoyed your videos. Awesome job, footage of all the views. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Stephen Bombard says hey to Dave. That's awesome. Patriot, darn tough is the best. Sure is. Some Dave says love you, Steve. Thanks, bud. Yeah, Steve Bombard's awesome. Emerald Coast Bar. Would you ever hike the Florida Trail? Maybe later on in life, but not right now. American Patriot, you are the Earl Schaefer of the modern day. That's funny. John Crane, will you do an 8th? Of course I will. Ross Vincent, we love the way you are, the way your videos and storytelling. Thank you. Mike Mahaney, if 23 Sobo happens, I got Shaw's and Rangeley covered. I know you do, my friend. Thank you for all your help. Yeah. Approximate hike of the last hike for everything. I don't know what it costs. I wouldn't do the AT without having $10,000.
Yeah, at least.
I wouldn't even try it. In case something went wrong, you got money. And if you don't spend it all, then bonus, you got some money when you get home. But 10,000 is the number I'd be looking for if I was going to hike the AT right now. And I'd probably even try to double that if I could, to save that much. That way, you're golden. You can do it for cheaper, yeah. You can do it for more. With 10, you can work with 10,000. My phone's jumping all over the place. Daniel Crafty's, yo, just video your whole life and you won't have to work. Yeah, right. These people are doing YouTube. What's it say? On YouTube doing just that and bringing good money. There's a lot of people like you on here. Yeah, well, Daniel, I have never monetized my YouTube channel yet, so I don't make any money off YouTube. I could, yeah, but then you're going to have commercials in every single video. Chuck Pala. Hi to champion Craig Mange. Just got back from 6 miles in the cold 20s. You've been a big inspiration over the years. I've always say Craig is out there putting in miles today. No excuses. Mm-hmm. Nice. Thanks for being here so long, Chuck. I appreciate you. Mary Ellen. And Linda. What's up, guys?
Hey, guys.
Leaving spring, you're heading north March 16th.
16th. Ooh.
This phone is driving me crazy. Hope you two have a great holiday. Keep in touch. Yeah, if you need anything on trail, man, hit me up. See what I can do.
Yeah.
Wild card. What did Katie do during the day waiting on you?
I hiked.
She hiked or sat in the van sick.
Yeah, I was sick for a little while there, but usually we would hike in to meet out.
Daniel Fisher, will you generate a gear list? There's a gear list on my website, I think, the lighter. I'm not doing anything like that. I just did a gear video. No more gear talking for me. Yeah, I remember when R&R met Mary Ellen on Route 30.
Nice.
Dunn, why do you think your shoes failed so quickly? I think it's just a certain color of those shoes, I think. The color I finished with, and the red, black, and white ones, they seem to last a lot better. Thunderhoss, what's happening? Dunn, sleep better in a hammock or tent? I sleep good in both. Actually, probably sleep a little better in a tent. Maybe, I don't know. The tent is always the same. A hammock, you kind of like gotta get in the sweet spot. Once you're there, it's good. Roxy Vincent, would you be making more videos of you working on your van? My husband really loves watching those videos as well. I think I'm going to. They're not going to be like nothing crazy. I'm just going to show you guys what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm not going to go overboard with fan videos. Billy Mitchell, it was a ton of fun on the Fat and the Hawk tour up. Let's do a reunion tour. What do you think, Steve? It was especially great meeting other HST members. Yeah, that was fun. Did I hear van life? Building my shuttle now. Geo bus. Yep. Yeah, I'm in the process of building a van right now. I had to put it on hold to hike the AT, but I'm ready to get back to it. Stephen Bummer, we had some good meals, complete with a little glass on the side from Heath. Heath had glass in his coleslaw. Glad you made it through safely. Now we need to see Hollywood doing a Hawk movie, but who would play you?
Yeah.
That Joe Dirt would play me. Joe Dirte. I'm considering hiking the AT the first time. What would your advice tips be? Just go out there and enjoy it. Soak it all in.
Yeah.
There's no rush.
Definitely.
Get plenty of time. Nico Ullman, on the topic of money, have you given any more thought about monetizing your channel? Wouldn't bother me. You deserve it. I think I am going to go ahead and monetize it. Why not? They're already putting ads in the beginning. And I've done most of the steps to monetize it. I just haven't finished it up. So, yeah, I think it's going to get monetized. But there'll be no videos or no commercials in the middle of my videos. Just the beginning and the ends. And there'll be skippable ads. Raven Outdoors, how much do you think you spend for each through hike? I don't know. I've done it for as little as $6,500, and I've done it $10,000. I've done it for $8,500. I've done it for more or less. I don't really know. It's all over the place. It's all on how you want it to be. But if you leave in the colder months, you better have a bigger budget. That's all I can say. Daniel Krabs, you do hold the record for the most AT. No, I do not. Curtis Coburn, how do you keep your feet dry when it's cold and wet? You don't. You don't keep them dry. Sometimes I'll switch them out in the middle of the day, my socks. But, yeah, there's nothing really you can do. Your feet stay pretty warm when you're moving, even when they're wet. Mike Triple Flab, I definitely see you having the through hike record, Hawk. I kind of envision that myself, but you never know. How will your next AT chapter be different and cheaper? Well, because I won't have to go to hotels as much because I'm not going to be doing daily videos. I'll be able to stay out in the woods more. Yeah, it's going to be cheaper. And it's going to be a lot different because I'm going to do it when people don't know I'm out there. So it's going to be like a hidden hike. Yeah. I want to do it without HST one time again. Even though I love the Hawk support team, don't get me wrong. I really absolutely love seeing everybody and, people bring me sodas or whatever. And all the stuff that HST does for me, it's priceless. I love it. And I wouldn't take it away for anything. But I do want to do a hike where another hike where nobody really knows who I am anymore. Like maybe even shave my beard, dress different, maybe a different colored pack, and don't do any videos until I'm done with the hike, then release videos. Part of it is because I want to get back to like the way it used to be. And then another part of it is like to prove all the haters wrong. I think it'd be so funny. Because there's people actually that think I can't do this without the Hawk Sport Team. And it's time for me to prove those people wrong again, I guess.
I don't think you can do it without the Hawk Sport Team. It wouldn't be any fun.
It would be fun.
Maybe you could do it on a different trail.
It would be fun. It would be like one of my first hikes. My first 2 hikes was like nobody knew who I was, and nobody came out to do anything special for me. I just got the regular abundance of trail. That's still a lot of trail magic, even if you don't have HST. I mean, the HST is still going to be out there doing trail magic for other hikers. They don't just do it for me. So I don't know how long I'd be able to go without the beans getting spilled, but I would like to do a hike with nobody knowing who I am or knowing where I'm at, or just be nice to do another one like that. But I do love you guys. HST is the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I love all you guys for sure. I don't want to do it to like hold you guys out of anything. I just want to do it for me. And I'd be spending a lot more time in the woods. Oh, Pam Sullivan, how much time does it take you to edit a video? What software to use? So if my video is 20 minutes when I release it to YouTube, I probably spent 30 minutes editing that video, and I did it on iMovie, just the app that comes with your phone. Brent Taylor, congratulations, Og. Thank you for the information on quilts. My son is thinking on taking the AT for the very first time. What suggestions could you give him? Just enjoy it. And don't turn down any cool side adventures, I guess. It's fun to take those. Linda Hacker, absolutely loved the Facebook video in the clouds. So awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. John Crane, I'm in Midwest Connecticut. Please let me know if I can be part of the HST here. John, if you're watching, you're already part of the HST. Anybody that's watching anybody that comments, you don't have to give me anything to be part of HST. It's not what it's about.
Send a self-addressed stamped envelope, and we'll send you a sticker. Right?
Where do you see that question?
No.
Oh, yeah, if you want a sticker.
Anywhere.
Yeah, if you want stickers are free too. So I'll just send you a sticker. Go to my website. All the info's right there. Done, man. Will you ever stay at the nudist camp in Palmerton? Katie says she's down, so who knows? You never know.
We almost stayed there last time, right?
Who knows? R&R, Katie, PR Hawk need to do a live in a month or so it can help our hawk withdrawal. I'm going to keep doing videos every once in a while, so you guys are still, I'm not going to be just become a stranger.
Yeah.
Would you consider hiking the whole Eastern Continental Trail? Yes. Mad Rat, was really hoping for Katie as a chipmunk. Miss you guys. Yeah, I was going to try to get her to do that. We were going the last mile or so to Springer, but we had company there, and I didn't want it to be weird for everybody, so maybe someday.
Yeah, we'll get weird. Someday.
You're already weird. One, just going to say thanks for all the years of good stuff and the views, just like you do. Oh, the infamous White Blaze. Yeah. Greg, are you a spiritual person? Yeah, I don't really know. +1 for the CDT. Lisa, just found you all a month or so ago. Thanks for doing your hike. Thanks for being here. B. Dickinson, wait, there's a nudist camp in Palmerton. That's awesome. Michael Parent, no first aid kit. I had some Lugo tape in there, man. What more do you need?
Tape them
I had some 800 milligram ibuprofens. I mean, between that and a couple bandanas, I'll be at a road before I bleed out. There's roads everywhere. You can get off the AT anywhere. You don't need a massive first aid kit. I know my feet are good. They're solid. I don't need to do nothing for that. I need a sewing kit more than I need a first aid kit out there. That's for sure. But you carry whatever makes you comfortable, for sure.
There you go.
You'll find out that you won't need to carry it. Oh, Chris Dalton, what do you use to hold the camera while hiking? I just hold it right in my hand.
His hand.
Just like this. Craig Leonhardt, too cold for a nudist camp.
Yeah.
Craig Richardson, if and when you do the CDT, I would love to drive you out there and be a HST member.
Nice.
Nice. That's a huge. Dennis, have a nice holiday. You too. Pretty good hiking. Said, you going to shave now? Well, I asked Katie the other day. I was like, you want to shave? And she said, sure. So, who knows? Maybe I'll shave.
Yeah.
Alice Becht, will you do any other trails? Yes, I will. The Geo Bus, awesome. Hope the van building goes great. Definitely fits with the hiking nomadic lifestyle. Yeah, it does. I've got videos of my van build up to where I'm at so far. So
Yeah.
if you want to watch them, you don't want to watch them, you don't have to. You don't have to go back a little ways to find them before this hike. When an ad comes on,
Have a bathroom break.
when ad comes up, I go to the restroom break sometimes. I like knowing that YouTube gets more money that way. Yep, the longer you watch the ads, the more money they make. Elizabeth, definitely monetized for watching videos others do it. Your content and comments are worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Put plastic bread bags on your socks. I've tried that. Ziploc bags work the best. Gallon ones.
I use dog poop bags.
Frank Sheridan, which was the fastest out of the 7 hikes? 2019 northbound was my fastest. If you take out the long trail, it was 100 days. So I finished the rest of the long trail. And it's a long story, but 19 northbound, 100 days.
Yeah.
Baby Boomer, I remember you talked about going incognito. It would kind of be nice. Hawk, you don't have anything to prove to... You don't have anything to prove, Hawk. Hateful people are going to be hateful regardless. They're miserable and jealous of something you want to do for you. If it's... yeah, I do. I kind of want to do it for me. Scott McKay, Hawk, you can do it without the HST and you don't have to prove anything to anybody. Hike your own hike. Oh, I know I can. I know the AT like the back of my hand. The back of my hand. That's another advantage I got too. Linda Hacker, our neighbor is in law enforcement. He actually looked up our HST decals. Not sure what he thought.
He thought he wants to join.
Yeah, he might be. I got a lot of police officers at HST. Andy hikes. Katie, have you through hiked?
Yes.
She did in 2020, northbound.
28.
Dave Posey, have you thought about leapfrogging your van up the trail? I've thought about doing the trail every single way you can possibly think of. Yes, I've thought about leapfrogging the van.
Yeah.
I'd like to leapfrog with mine. I fear leaving it for too long in 2019. Met two guys. Yeah, 2019. I wonder if it was the mullet and sauce. Mullet head and sauce.
They were.
Oh, that was
big
20.
van.
That was in...
Yeah, that was
in
21.
21. Yeah, I'd be afraid to leave my vehicle at some of these trailheads too. So I wouldn't take nothing super valuable. I don't really know how that would work out. Seems like forever ago we met you at Route 30, the beginning. Yeah, that was like day 2 or 3. Is 107 still your most watched video? No, believe it or not. There's a video I put out this year, like 10 videos ago, where my icy beard. For some reason, that thing's got like 30,000 views. Yeah. I have no idea why. That's probably why people clickbait. Because that's probably, they looked at it, oh my God, look at his beard. Yeah, almost 30,000 views on that. It's ridiculous. They're missing the best videos. That's my most watched video, and it's not even close to my best video. Whatever. Julie Gayhart, KT, why are you selling the HST mobile?
I never planned on keeping the HST mobile. It was like a, I don't know, last minute decision, and I really have enjoyed it, but
I want something newer.
I need something, yeah, a little bit more dependable. Although I haven't had any.
That thing runs good.
It runs really
That
good.
van runs great. I would drive that to Maine and back right now.
I might keep it.
A
I
couple
don't know.
times.
The plan was to get rid of it, and I need money, so.
Who knows? It's probably gonna go bye-bye though.
Yeah, we have 2 other vans.
Yeah, I got that green one. I got a white one too, and she likes the older style ones, but we want to get some with less miles and
Yeah.
a little better shape, I guess. And nothing wrong with that van. I mean, there's a couple quirks to it, but
I don't want it up in Maine because they salt the roads so heavy. It's just going to destroy that van, and it's in pretty good shape right now. So I'm trying to keep it.
it needs some things though. But
Yeah, and it needs some body work because of rust. And if I stay in Maine with it, rust will take over that thing.
Hey, Geobus, I was just looking to see if you had videos of the van build. We'll watch them after this. Yeah, they're before this hike. There's like 7 or 8 of them. I don't really know. I didn't do that very good job filming that, but you know, I'm a hiker. I like doing hiking videos, not van videos, but I'll do some. Everyone has different hiking styles. Did you and Katie have to compromise on anything? Compromise on anything? Yeah. You hike with somebody else, you do.
He does all the compromising.
I do all the compromising, yeah. For sure. Is there a book in the future? Probably not. If there is, it's going to be a picture book. I don't know. How many trees have I hugged? At least 3. At least.
That's it.
2019 was Captain America, and another guy that was hiking with him just passed away last year.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Wayne Brunson, looking to hike the AT when I retire.
Hey,
You and
we'll
a
see
lot
you
of people.
out there.
Alice Beck, watched you last year while going through a health challenge. Your videos encouraged me. This year I was able to get out and hike.
Nice.
That's awesome. Keith Rogers, did you run into fresh ground? No, I did not. Gary Lindenmuth, you will always be you. Forget the haters. You worked for it. Damn right I did. Smiley is interested in the van, Katie. It's funny.
Nice.
How did you and Katie meet? Bruce B wants to know.
We met on trail because I followed him.
She was a stalker, just like you guys.
Stalker.
It's all good. Now that you have miles on both hammock or tent, I'm doing another video about that. I'll do my own video about that. One whole video about hammock versus tent, in my opinion.
Picture book would be good.
Yeah. Roxy Pinson, do you keep in touch with Quicksand? Not really. I might get a Christmas text from him or something. I might text him Merry Christmas, but not really. Travis, any issues with ticks? Do you use permethrin? I do not use permethrin, and I do not have issues with ticks because I check myself all the time. Woods and Water, do you still walk with T-Rex? No, he lives in Canada. I never see T-Rex. So, no. Mad Rat, yes, a photo album, coffee table book, please. I've got a ton. Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Heath's on it. That's why I made Heath a moderator.
Sexfind.biz.
Sexfind.biz was hidden. You guys probably can't see that. But I can see that. It was
Good
hidden.
job, Heath.
Good job, Heath. That's hilarious. Yeah. How many bears did I see? This year, I think I saw 3 or 4. Probably 4. Pretty sure.
I don't think I saw any.
You didn't see him this year. But she did see some elk,
Oh, yeah, I did.
which was pretty awesome.
And 2 owls, actually, on your summit day.
2 owls and the elk.
I just saw this elk, yeah.
Get married under the arch.
We're never getting married. Stop.
Yeah. Sound like my parents, man. Or my grandparents. Yeah, we're gonna get married and have kids. Come on. Hurry up.
I've
hurry
been
up.
married before, you guys. I'm just gonna say.
She's been married before.
Not so much fun.
She knows what it's all about. And I've seen everybody go through it, so I mean, it's very rare that nowadays that people stay married. So I mean, why would I want to jump into that sea of
Tell us more.
yeah, okay. I don't need to get married. It's just a piece of paper at the courthouse. I don't need that. I'm not gonna give them money for that. I don't even like paying for my Smokies permit.
Yeah, we don't need to get married.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Let me. Whoa.
Oh.
What happened here? Oh, here. Rat.
It's jumpy.
Rapture marker. I don't know.
21s.
So 7 times, still not bored yet. No, not really.
Kentucky
Chessa
Crew.
from the Kentucky Crew. Okay, Caitlin Vorel. Any other than YouTube subscription, how can we learn about your new journey? I'm on Facebook too, I guess. I don't really accept any friend requests. You can just follow me if you want, but I don't accept any friends. I don't ask for any friends on Facebook, but there's a follow button. You can follow me on that if you want. Just Hawk Mains on Facebook. But I got so many
we
friend
post
requests.
stuff.
I don't really accept a friend request unless I really know you. And even then, it can be a scam. So
You might start doing more Instagram with your van pictures, maybe. I don't know.
yeah, I might start doing more with Instagram. I don't know. I've got an Instagram account. I got like 5 pictures in 6 years on there. So who knows? How old are you both?
How old do you think we are?
She's the cougar. I'm 44.
And I'm older than that. Just barely.
Little hikes at first for PR to get his pads used to it. He hikes all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't take him out and do huge miles out of nowhere. You build up to...
Yeah, you gotta build them up to them, just like people. Well, Smokies permit is what, $40 now? I heard it's going up to $40.
45 ounce. Boom.
Crazy. What do you do? I mean, I don't know what you do.
Don't need to be married to be happy. Yeah, I don't know if you want to be happy.
Yeah.
But it's okay if you are.
John Miller says, when you're hiking the AT, do you recognize like everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the trail very, very, very well. Very well. Lord Tucker, I was smiling throughout your entire final video. You were probably giddy. It was great. Yeah, I was a little giddy. I was close.
It's good to have
Jamie Tipton left
Yeah.
Tennessee end of October, just got back in country, and you are finished. Congrats. Yeah. Hawk and an Instagram model. Oh boy.
Yeah. Don't even want to know about the OnlyFans.
Frank Sheridan, oh my god, there's a permit fee in the Smokies now. There has been, I don't know, in 2012, I don't think I paid anything to walk through Smokies. But then in 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22, I paid $20 to walk through there every time. Cozy Man, who has hiked the AT the most that you know of? Well, that I know of, I guess. A lot of this is all hearsay, though. That's the problem. Warren Doyle's through hike 9 times. Ward Leonard is 11 times. And apparently there's a guy named Seiko. It's questionable who you talk to about it. Apparently he's done it 13 times. Who really knows? Nobody knows. Sandy Hardwood, thanks for sharing your journey. Missed the beginning. What's next for you? AT 2023? Very strong possibility.
Maybe.
Yes. Tall dude, love you 3. Great work together. Travis, Hawk OnlyFans to support new hike. It's a different kind of HS2.
Coming.
We were just talking about that the other day. Walking down the driveway, like, maybe we should just start a OnlyFans page. And I'm like, oh, can you imagine it?
Oh my god.
Word got out that I was doing OnlyFans, and we would be going to that nudist colony all the time. We'd be in Palmerton every weekend.
Oh, there's probably better ones than Palmerton.
Fans only. OnlyFans. I've never even been on OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's why they called the other day about that bill.
Yeah, right. Linda Hacker, thank you 7 times. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Jamie Tipton, watch the movie Walk in the Woods. Recognize The Rock from one of your videos.
Nice.
That's hilarious. The sign-in book in Georgia knows.
Maybe. Who holds the most hikes? That's the end. We got to the end.
Awesome. Oh. Okay, I think I'm done. Congratulations, complete number 7. Yeah, I think I'm done
Merry Christmas, everybody.
with the video. And I gotta give you guys a huge, huge shout out for following yet another year on the AT.
We're not done yet.
And everybody came out or commented or watched. I appreciate it and appreciate everything you guys have done for me this year. It's been fun. It's been amazing. You guys spoiled me rotten. And I appreciate it for sure. Words can't express how much I really appreciate you guys, but trust me, I do. And I'm not going to leave you guys just hanging.
What?
I might do another video.
Are you turning over a new leaf?
I might do a new video. We're done with her right now, aren't we? Anyways, might do another video before the new year, but don't hold your breath on it.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of busy. But before or after the new year, I will get you guys another video.
I'll do behind the scenes.
I got a few in mind. But if you guys do have any ideas for a video that you'd like to see, you could email me that idea, and then I'll either do one on that or not. If I get a couple of people that say the same thing, maybe I'll bust out a video on that. I'm not really much for doing gear reviews or anything like that. I probably could, but I don't know. Gear is so touchy that works for me, might not work for you. Although I do know I love Light AF backpacks. They're great.
Yeah.
They're awesome. But yeah.
We'll do some videos.
We'll do some videos. We'll do something.
Something.
We're not going to do a wedding video, so get over that.
Yeah, nobody's. No.
But yeah, we'll do something. Van videos. Yeah, I'll be doing van videos, hammock, tent videos, whatever I can think of. Maybe I'll do something once a week after the new year or once a month. I don't know. We'll figure it out later.
They want a CPR. Sam.
Here. You want CPR?
Oh. You're so cozy.
Buddy. Oh, you can come up. You can get up. Yeah, there's PR. And look. This pile of gear.
Holy cow.
Can't forget about Bella. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. It's about enough of us. It's hard to say goodbye, isn't it?
No.
Not for her.
Nope.
But I'll be in touch with you guys shortly. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah.
And we will be in touch.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.